government demolishes Saraki's popular family house, Ile Arugbo. The Kwara state government has demolished the Saraki's political home, better known as Ile Arugbo in Ilorin. It was gathered that the building was demolished early Thursday morning after security operatives dispersed protesters, including aged women, within the complex. The state government had fixed midnight for the demolition exercise to avoid a clash with Saraki loyalists who had been keeping a vigil in the area. This is terrible. Abdurrahman Abdurazak, the state governor, in December 2019 announced his decision to revoke the late Olushola Saraki's property owing to alleged illegality in its acquisition. He said the land was originally designated for the construction of a secretariat and parking lot of a civil service clinic, but that it was unlawfully allocated to a private firm, Asa Investment Limited, without any record of payment to the state government. But Bukola Saraki, former Senate President, berated this statement, saying his late father lawfully acquired the land from the state government. The property had been rightfully allocated to my late father under the name of one of his companies, Asa Investment Limited, since the 1980s, and contrary to the claim of the governor, the land was properly allocated and a right of occupancy title issued on it, Saraki said. So guys, you know that this issue has been going on, back and forth, for some time now, but at the end of the day, the governor, deemed it fit, to have demolished it, and it's been demolished. And just like Saraki said, I don't know why they have not taken all of these things to court, because I've not really been following what is happening. But based on what we are hearing now, if the whole thing is in court, as the court granted the state government to demolish that particular building, and why now? One thing is that, of course, they are going to have their days in court. That is not a big deal, or that is not an issue. Definitely, they will have their days in court, unless if it is the same court that has given the state government to go ahead to demolish it, maybe on that note. But one thing is that, everybody is running policies of bitterness, politics of revenge, and if we go in that line, it will not we will not be able to get things. And at times, even when we see things that are supposed to go the right direction, because of sentiment, oh, this one has been a big shot, a big guy, this and that, we don't want to offend this particular person, because we are not systemic. That is where it is. Because now this thing will be seen as winch hunt. If really, it could be winch hunt. You cannot dispute that. It could be winch hunt. But the problem is that if something, was done properly, definitely nobody, because you are going to be standing by the law, you are going to be challenging anybody, with the same law. But if things were done because of sentiment, because this one is influential and all of that, this is what you get, because of the way and manner we go with our politics of revenge, politics of bitterness. That is what is going on. Of course, we know what has been brewing between, them trying to say Otoge, trying to say, oh, they have crushed the Saraki dynasty and all of that, and it has been going on like that. Even when this man was a Senate president, we know what he went through, in the hands of Oshomole, when Oshomole was like, oh, this man must be removed, he must be whatever. One thing about all these politicians, if you are say, oh, I'm in support of this politician, you are just making a wrong mistake. The only people who are always try to align with them are the people who are their loyalists, who are getting one or two things, maybe crumbs from the table. They are the ones who will be supporting them. But for somebody who is more objective, and you don't care, you go with the law. And that was why I said, if we are systemic people, all of these things will not be happening, because everything, even before you say you want to winch on somebody, you must have gone to check the record, knowing that this journey, or the movie, or the drama that you are about to go into, or the journey you are about to embark on, you know that it's not going to be a tea party, because the person is going to fight you, with the necessary institution, which is the law. But from Saraki's end, he's saying the land and all of those things were acquired properly, and that's why I say they will have their days in court. That is just the way it is. But now, I know everywhere will be, upside down. Everybody will be running letter skater. Of course, a lot of people have really taken sides. They know where they belong. Oh, I'm on the side of the government or the side of the governor. I'm on the side of the Saraki and all of that. Oh, this one is a pure witch hunt. If Saraki knows quite all right that everything was well documented, who says they will dig it and they will have their days in court? That is just my own humble opinion. But if we are a systemic people, we are systemic in our dealings, all of these things will not be happening. All of these things will not be happening. He said that it's in, he said that ways. He said that Saraki got the whole thing, acquired it legally, that this guy is just trying to winch on him, or he did not get it the right way. And he said that way. So it could be somebody must be doing the right thing, but they all know the truth. But because of influence or because of this and that, a lot of sentiments have really gone in most of our things, in most of our dealings, and that is why we are not moving forward. Tribal sentiments, religious sentiments, all manner of sentiments, political sentiments, everybody just like, oh, if it is this one. And a lot of people are cultivating table manner. When you are eating, you are not supposed to be talking. So when people are on the side of the government of the day, no matter what the government will be doing, they will not want to talk, they will not want to say anything. But if they are on the other side, that they are not on, within the table, they will begin to speak, But I want to see that person that will speak, even if you are with the government of the day, you tell them the right thing. Those are the people we are looking for. Not that those who are gaining one or two things from the present administration, then when things are going wrong, you will not be able to say anything. They will not be able to utter any word, because they feel that if they say anything, even when they say the truth, their jobs or their appointments or whatever they are gaining, the favor they are getting, will be taken away from them, and they will decide not to say anything. So in that kind of environment, we are not going to move forward. You go to the judiciary, the same thing. A lot of shenanigans going on. All the sectors, a lot of things going on. You have the presidency, they will have cabals, they will have different factions. Even a case study, a typical example is what is happening in Edo State. You can imagine that the same party, the kind of, you know friction or the quarrel going on within the party. Now they have two factions, Ushomole and Obaseki. This is, what are they fighting for? Are you telling me they are fighting for the people? Of course they are going to be using the people. It is the same people that are going to be using the masses. Oh, I'm fighting for the masses, I'm doing this and that. Those are the things they're going to be hearing. But deep down, everybody knows what is happening. They know what they are fighting for. If you are fighting for the people, and you feel that, okay, your integrity or whatever is going to go in, you just relax, just leave it for the people to fight. Leave it for the masses to fight. Because at the end of the day, no matter what you are going to do, your tenure will be over and other person will come in. So you still go back to the society and let the society speak for themselves. So with what is happening in Kwara State, is really cause for worries and cause for alarm. I don't know how they are going to do it. Definitely, everything will still end up in court. That's my own humble opinion. And I would like to hear from you what you think about this whole thing. But before that, let's hear what people are talking about. Someone says, Kwara governor, be careful. You will be in for only 4 years. You'll be in for only 4 years, at most 8 years. And someone says, I'm not a fan of Saraki's, but it is not possible Saraki as a governor. He must have done the needful. Mr. Governor, kindly tread with caution, cause at the end, innocent citizens will be at the receiving end. Of course, they will be at the receiving end. Why all these policies of bitterness? Exactly, that's what I said. In Nigeria, why not conserve the energy in other developmental pockets that could better the loss of Kwarans? Mr. Governor, there could have been better ways to address issues of this nature if you are so desirous in reclaiming government properties that were hitherto illegally acquired, since it appears to be your calling. Already, AA has declared himself incompetent because there are lots to be done than coming for unnecessary vengeance, which will very soon lead to his doom in Kwara. Why can't we talk fat? What of CFO can be gotten easily, in as much Saraki was then the governor? Okay, this person is talking about the CFO can be gotten easily since he was a governor, and somebody was talking about that he would have done the documentation properly. What matter most is master plan for the place acquired. Why should they convert government properties to personal property. This has been the trend in all government circles, which needs to be stopped. If this could happen to poor people demolishing houses, what big deal if it happened to Saraki dynasty? Let's be realistic. Speak up, CFO or not, in as much as they are the one in government that could be gotten or merited. But if they got it and it's well documented, I think that will speak volume. But like I said, they will have their days in court. Someone said Nigeria and politics of wickedness. While I'm not in any way sympathetic to Saraki family, but I wonder why demolition of that particular compound is the main priority of the governor. My prayer is even that these politicians wipe themselves away, or something bigger than them wipe them away, and give us a new Nigeria and leaders with conscience. Just like I said, if you want to be supporting politicians, you're on your own, because they don't have your interests at heart. In one way or the other, they've been at the helm of affair. What difference did they make? That is it. If really they are claiming that they have made difference, then why are we still where we are now? Why is it that poverty is still raging? Why is it that insecurity is still raging? Because they tell you they are working. You are working, but what is on ground cannot equate with what you have done, that you claim that you have done. That is the question. So if you want to be supporting, with this one, with this one, forget all of those things. Forget all of those things, because these people, they, at the end of the day, they know where they meet themselves, irrespective of anything. So guys, I would like to hear from you, with these new developments. Leave your comments below in the comment section. Thank you very much for always being there. Bye.